Hey, today we're gonna find out whether or not you have schizophrenia, or how to know. Symptoms, signs, blah blah blah. Schizophrenia, I'm not crazy and neither am I. Wait, I'm confused, what's the definition? Because I'm pretty sure it's not exclusive to a multiple personality disorder. A long-term mental disorder of a type involving a breakdown in the relation between thought, emotion, and behavior, leading to faulty perception, inappropriate actions and feelings, withdrawal from reality and personal relationships into fantasy and delusion. So like I said, not exclusive to me, myself, and Irene. This image is of 28-year-old identical twins. One with schizophrenia, and the other, I assume, without. Pointing out that schizophrenia is a brain disease with measurable structural and functional abnormalities in the brain. Can you guess which brain has schizophrenia? According to this, it's the one on the right. When you're right, you're right. I wonder if I have giant holes in my brain. Shut up! It's a serious mental illness, which is why we make fun of it. Two more examples. The schizo brain, as you can see, is very different. No idea what that red crap is. Probably internet porn. I suppose Jack Nicholson is a good example of someone with schizophrenia. I haven't seen that movie beginning to end, so all I really know is he busts through a door and says, "Here's Johnny." I really love the author who wrote that book, though. Stephen Hawking, way to go. Stephen King, whatever. And here's someone pretending they have a mental disorder. White chicks, am I right, my brother? Dude, if you just high-five me, I won't look racist. What is schizophrenia? It comes from the Greek meaning split and mind. Now, that would explain all the hole-looking things. Schizophrenia makes you draw things like this. In that case, I must be a huge schizo. I used to draw all kinds of crazy stuff. Unfortunately, I have 0 examples. But in place of my disturbing drawings, I'll show you a picture someone drew of me. Spitting image. Something tells me there's something wrong with our sane. Clitoris! Schizophrenia symptoms. Hallucinations and delusions are hallmarks of schizophrenic disorders. So if you're seeing things or experiencing delusions, wait, I experience delusions all the time. Like, I often find myself pretending anyone cares what I have to say. Oh, that was hard to do. This person thinks their mom's schizophrenic, and they're listing off things their mom does. She stays up late and sleeps during the day. So me as a teenager. She doesn't converse well emotionally or audibly. So she is a teenager. She has delusions of bugs living in her skin. Yeah, she's schizophrenic. Remember this chick? You know, the one from Shutter Island with insects in her brain? That's what you get for being a good actor, Leonardo. Your wives lose their mind and drown your children in the lake out back. Which, by the way, that's the worst scene in any movie ever. Hate it! Schizophrenia diagnosis is the subjective opinion of a psychiatrist based on observation of and the accounts of the patient. There are no lab tests for it, and it does not develop. What about all those brain scans, Dr. Dick? Symptoms of schizophrenia usually start in the late teens to mid-20s. For women, it's late 20s to 30s. They go on to say childhood schizophrenia is rare, which basically means under 18 for most people. So don't worry, kids. If you think you have schizophrenia and you're under 18, you're probably just another typical teenager that's desperate to be interesting. At some point, you'll start having symptoms such as hallucinations, delusions, or confusing thoughts in speech. Maybe you'll even confuse thoughts for speech. Wow, Greg, you're such an idiot. No, I'm not. Who said that? No one. Huh? Early signs of schizophrenia include change in friends, drop in grades. Okay, that applied to me like every other year in school. I'm nuts, aren't I? You might also have sleep problems and irritability. I did get pissed off easy, but I slept very well. How do I sleep at night? On my belly, thanks for asking. Paranoid ideas and a family history of psychosis. Okay, every other teenager has paranoid ideas. But you got me with a family history of psychosis. You know, because schizophrenia is often tied to genetics. Damn you, Dad and Mom. Disorganized thinking, agitation, disorganized speech. Basically, if you're disorganized, you're completely crazy. That's right. Get paranoid. Apathy and emotional unresponsiveness. Isn't that like the same thing? Apathy, lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern. I'm pretty sure if someone's apathetic, they're not emotionally involved either. Nah. These guys are trying to make parents paranoid of schizophrenia before their babies are even talking. Crawling and walking abnormalities are concerned since it can signal many possible conditions including autism, cerebral palsy, and schizophrenia. Thanks for that information, website. Now I'm dead inside. Some people with schizophrenia express emotions that are inappropriate for the situation. You mean like when I post a cry face to Twitter and people respond with LOL? Yeah, I get what you mean. Anyway, if you watching this video felt like I've been describing you perfectly, probably go see a therapist ASAP. Issues with sleeping should be figured out unless you want to be miserable the rest of your life. The confusion and delusions, the hallucinations, the paranoia. There's just so many things that can make up schizophrenia. And on top of that, apparently there could be something seriously wrong with the actual physical form of your brain as well. So of course, go talk to a licensed professional about this issue if you're actually having these problems. Because they are problems and they should be addressed so you can heal. Regardless, I hope you have a wonderful day. Assuming you're actually listening to me and not banging your head against your desk right now. Boop squeeze.